Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to IWA Warroom, episode 21. I hope everybody is having a good day, good night, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever y'all may be. There's a lot of news going on with IWA, and we are here to talk about the IWA House Show. And also, the Feast or Release concept will be released in October. And if you saw the first match amount for October, which will not be at the same event that Feast or Fire will be at, Feast or Release will be at, but this one will be at another pay-per-view in October called Dogfight, which shall be most interesting to see. I'm very excited to see where the show will go and how it will do. And we also have the Wrestle Wars World Cup. Stay tuned for when the date will be announced. I am very excited for when that will go down and happen. And we also have IWA crossing over with RCL and SPW in September on the 28th at All American Massacre, and that should be epic. Also, there was the first ever house show for IWA today, and it was historic, and I thought it was incredible to see. And it was a championship match to kick us off, and let me give you some background on it first. First off, Homeless Henry won the belt, but then he pawned it. Mr. Big Bad Baby Daddy got it back with his resources and rebranded it the Rush Championship and gave it to his nephew, JCJ, who is a very five-star athlete and competitor and someone to not be taken as a joke. He is impressive, high-flying and death-defying. And he defended against three others. Chaotic, who is very chaotic, there is no doubt, and he is very brutal and mean and destructive. And he is not to be messed with. And he put up a great fight in this matchup. There was no doubt about that, ladies and gentlemen. It was a great fight. Also, there was no amusement there who made his debut not too long ago. He put on an impressive showing as well. And he showed us why he wanted to be here and why he deserves to be here, showing his heart and determination. And they also took on George Stubbs in the fourth and final man. And that, Mr. Stubbs, is no easy task, ladies and gentlemen. The man is a beast. And all four men went out there and they put on a great classic, and it was under a 10-minute time limit. Chaotic was eliminated first. It was elimination, but it came to a draw. Stubbs, no amusement, and JCJ all remained up until that draw happened. I am very excited to see where it shall go from here, and excited to see what JCJ shall do with that Rush Championship going forward. And next up, we had Ari Hale with Behemoth face off with Sir Scott Ryan in a epic matchup, I thought, and it was a great classic matchup, and in the end, Sir Scott Ryan took away the victory. Next up, Triple Threat. It was a Triple Threat Hardcore Championship bonus match, because the Hardcore Championship is defended each and every single week on IWA when it airs. Every episode it airs. And it was the defending champion KD, a man that won it in a Battle Royal in earlier Warpath to Glory, against Fuck Norris, who also competed at Warpath to Glory against Daryl Williams and Bishop in a triple threat for the U.S. Peer Championship, but was unsuccessful. And Homeless Henry, who pawned one of our belts, but then it was rebranded the Rush Championship after Big Bad Baby Daddy got it back. And in the end, it was Fuck Norris becoming the new Hardcore Champion, and that was a big win for him. And I'm excited to see what Mr. Norris will do with that championship going forward, and who will be the next to face him and where the hardcore division shall go going forward. And the Rush Championship division. I'm excited to see that grow. Also, we had Chambers with his new partner, the Mighty, at his side against Jay Hunt representing the Headhunters. And it was a brutal battle from both men trying to vie for the win. But in the end, only one could win, and it could have ended in a draw. But in the end, Chambers walked out victorious. And in the main event, to end off the show, it was a champion versus champion. Jackie Tyson versus Athena. And both ladies have dominated their respective divisions. They have dominated everybody that has walked in their way. And they put on a hell of a main event to close out the show. And in the end, it was Athena walking away victorious. And that was all for IWA, ladies and gentlemen, is what I had. And who knows, we may be back on here later. But that is what we had for IWA. First house show, I can't wait till a second. Mr. Logan Slater, Mr. SPW, a man that shall be a part of All-American Massacre. Welcome, Alicia, from next door. And remember, everybody, Warroom is all exclusive. If you'd like to come on over. But if you guys did not catch the feast or release concept last time, so basically this is how it's going to go. So it's like, think of it as a feast or fired, but it's called feast or release. Now, it will be any type of matchup, fatal four-way, triple threat, singles even. It could be a tag match. We do not know the stipulation for this matchup. It could be anything. But there will be competitors, and one of them will earn a title shot at the world title. The second person will get a shot at the middle class title, like secondary championship. The third will get like a tag championship, like title shots. And the fourth, basically, whoever gets pinned can get released, but the release works differently. You could come back as a different gimmick. For example, if Larry, was to be, and I had a gimmick that was like a pirate, I could come back as something different other than a pirate. Does that make sense? That's how our release concept works for this. I'm really excited for Feast or Release. It's coming in October. And also in October, on the 4th, is Dogfight. Stay tuned for that. Jack Graves versus Wildman is the first match announced for that. And at another pay-per-view in October is where the Feast or Release concept will happen. So I hope y'all stay tuned for that. All-American Massacre. Mr. Slater from SPW right there will be a part of this show his company will be a part of this show. And it will be SPW, RCL, and IWA. Yes, indeed, there's some other things going on for SPW in October as well, which should be fun and entertaining. And if you would like to come on, sir, you are welcome to. Like I said, this is all exclusive. Yeah, there's also a lot of big things happening in October for not just there, but Nightmare on Bourbon Street for Alex Woods. Woo! That should be fun. Be a hell of a banger. Also, stay tuned for Wrestle Wars World Cup. All right, Brett. Take your time. The Wrestle Wars World Cup will be happening. Date is still to be determined and announced. And it's not like your standard teams either, like I said last time. You can have people be a team of Team USA, Team Mexico, Team UK. But you can also have a team like, say that you're in a faction. Team Hostility could enter into the World Cup with their own team. Team Hell No could enter in with their own team. I did accept the invite, Mr. Slater, from you, so there we are. Welcome, sir.
Oh, 1 second, sir. Can I turn off my camera? How do I do that?
I don't know. I don't turn off my camera.
Oh, hi. Fuck it. I'm here. I'm supposed to be here Sunday.
Huh?
Well, not in this one, but another one.
Yeah, this has always been all exclusive War Room, freaking ever since it was first created and invented. We also have Backstage Brawl, which is for press conferences and such. But
Well,
War Room is basically where I come out to give out the news, and whoever else would like to join on is welcome to. I just went over IWA's house show, if you did catch that at all today.
I was asleep during it, but I did check out the replay. It was pretty fun.
What'd you think of the first house show?
It was pretty fun. It was pretty fun. Of course, I was like I said, I was in and out because of, half asleep, but it was good. It was fun to watch.
I'm glad
I
you
can't wait to
entertained.
see what all of us are going to do underneath one roof.
Yes, September 28th. Do you want to give the people with, like, where this came about, what we're going to expect to see, maybe, without giving
Where
away
it
too much?
came about was, oh God, where it came about is like we just with these three companies, they're all about having fun and putting out a hard hitting product and an entertaining product. No matter what the naysayers say about them or whatnot. And I was like, well, I mean, we all have this love for the game, this love for the sport. Let's all just come together, book a mean ass card, and put on a good show for Atlanta and close out SPW's season for 24 with a bang.
And you are used to working with RCL, like, even before you even started working with IWA.
Oh yeah, a ton of their talent was coming up. I mean, one of our first champions initially was contracted to RCL.
Really?
Yeah, Haku Kushida.
Okay.
Like,
So, but you guys have always had that good standing relationship.
yes, this is Ozzy.
Huh?
This is Ozzy.
Hi, Ozzy.
Yeah, he's a good one. He's
Yeah, apparently
as you can
Becky is
see, he's
getting
always
backlash for that comment made about Ozzy on Raw.
oh good lord,
Yeah.
it had to have been pre-approved.
It must have been or something, but apparently WWE is how was the words that they used it? They are embarrassed by it. Yep.
Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm not
Welcome,
because
Ardeen Sinclair.
who's that guy? That's the Carolina Cracker Brian White who will be in action this Sunday against Alex Stretch in a 30-minute Iron Man death match.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Slater has a great show coming up for us this weekend called Violence No Matter What for SPW. And let me tell you, SPW is a great deathmatch company to be a part of.
Oh my God, yeah, definitely. As I was saying in the comments, things just got really fucking interesting, especially in October, as I was mentioning. It's gonna get fucking wild, man. Like, expect October to be very international. That's all I'm saying.
Well,
It's
that
gonna be.
sounds very fun. I know you have expressed in the past of how you wanted to do tours in Japan.
Well, yes, I mentioned I wanted to tour, but October we are still going to be in the United States. I have really no idea when we're going to be going overseas. Only time will tell. But
Yeah.
there's, yeah, October is going to be very international. It's going to be one friend helping another friend.
You hear that, ladies and gentlemen? Stay tuned for that. October, very packed.
It's going to be very bad. Oh my lord! So I'm pretty sure you heard about bleeding gums.
You told
Uh,
me this in our call yesterday.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sadly, I guess it was a health issue with the promoter, and we hope he's okay. We hope we see bleeding gums back open in the future. But right now, bleeding gums in Scotland not running any operations, which means the ICW no holds barred show between them and Bleeding Gums will not be happening. All refunds will be happening for the respective companies. Ticket refunds will be done by Bleeding Gums. DVD pre-sale orders will be done by ICW.
Understood.
But a lot of talent got kind of, lost out on a big payday, and
Because they were
so
about to do ICW NHB. Yeah?
ICW and HB and Bleeding Gums were about to do an amazing double-header tour, or amazing tour, and things happen. It sucks. It sucks, man. But life goes on, and bigger and better things will come around the bend. They'll be back in the UK soon.
Oh, most definitely. In the UK, its violence continues to grow because we still have ICW UK going strong too.
Oh, you talking about where Drew McIntyre was going and
Yeah.
all that?
Yeah. And like Sabu went to, Rhino went there, Joe
I haven't heard
Coffey,
much about him. Haven't heard much about him recently, but I'm glad to hear they're still going well.
Yeah, they posted up some match cards not too like they've been posting up for a show coming up. I believe actually in the either this month or next month.
Oh yeah, need to check
Yeah,
them out.
yeah, most
Mm.
definitely. ICW UK is very underrated now. Like you see a lot of that talent. They went to NXT UK, and then some of them got buried, but some of them didn't. Some of them got very well
Uh,
loved, like Haley Ray and Piper Nevin's rivalry in ICW. One of the greatest deaf women matches ever in ICW.
I know. Yeah,
Sounds good,
Progress is
Mr.
another
Mighty.
one. There's the mighty. There he
Nope.
is. There he is. There he is. The mighty gonna be up here. I one. It's a war room for IWA, right?
Yeah.
Why am I here first?
I mean, because you joined in, I
I
offered, and
mean,
it's all exclusive.
that is true. I mean, that is true. But
Oh, remember, Tournament of Death next month, too.
and yeah, September 6th, the
Yep.
Tarp of Death is going to be pretty fun. JB, Skittle, Alex Stretch, Anthrax are all going to be a part of that. Um, it's, I guess, if you win that, I don't know, you get an entry into the Tournament of Death. I don't know.
Oh, so it's not the actual tournament.
No, the Tarp of Death. No, I think if you win it, if you win the Tarp, you go into the tournament. I'm not sure. I
Oh,
remember it being that.
okay.
But those are like those four names we've all seen in SB and
Hmm.
it's awesome to see them shining. In one of the most, even though I don't like the way that some of their shows are as of late, they are one of the most prestigious companies in the world.
You want to tell me what you mean by that, if you mind elaborating?
For a
By
while,
what you meant by their shows lately have not been the same.
as of late, like for a while, they weren't. There wasn't a lot of death matches on their shows, and it's kind of like they just kind of disappeared. Now they're bringing them back, like slowly but surely, to how is it? To go back to what brought them to the game.
I
Yeah,
feel
they
like
look like,
even if they try to escape it, that deathmatch scene will always be there for that company, in my opinion. I feel like you just can't. Like, yeah, you could try to replace it, but at the end of the day, it's always going to be with them. Let's be real.
yeah, and they just brought back Cage of Death last year.
Mm-hmm.
And, like for a while that was gone. They were going to bring back Prelude to Violence, but that got canceled. Tournament of Death has always been around, but that was like the only thing that was bringing the old school fans back.
Yeah.
Before, like, but the other shows that they were doing, there was little to no death matches up there.
Yeah.
So if this is a start, like this loaded Tournament of Death is a start to get back into that direction, fantastic. Because you
Do you
got
think
Drake
it will
Younger going to be there.
recapture? What?
You got
Sorry. What were you going to say?
Drake Younger going to be there. Fucking Ricky Shane Page, Mickey Knuckles,
Yeah.
Dimitri,
Ooh.
Dimitri Alexandrov, fucking Nick Gage is supposed to be there. Judge Joe Dredd's going to be there. Fucking the four guys that I just mentioned. Ozzy the Cat is going to interrupt.
Okay.
Dude. Okay. But it's one of the most, on paper, it's one of the most loaded Tournament of Deaths we have had in quite some time.
Also,
And I'm so happy to see that. Like, the relationships are being rebuilt. But they gotta figure out ways to avoid having their shows being canceled when they put all that work into it.
you think that's the big issue nowadays is that they keep getting canceled?
Well, somebody keeps calling the fucking cops on them,
That's just
yeah.
dumb. That's
The
just dumb.
prelude to Violence was supposed to be somewhere in New Jersey.
Uh-huh.
Next thing you know, like a week or so before the show's about to happen, or something like that, that and a few other shows got fucking canceled.
Damn.
And then I remember a couple of years back, they were going to do this Junkyard Death show. And next thing you know, I see an announcement that someone called the cops on,
Oh.
and they had to cancel that show too.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of that issue up in Jersey these days.
Yeah, and the
Like,
Jersey State Commission sometimes is just a pain in the frickin' butthole. Where,
yeah, but Jersey was a hotbed, loaded with deathmatch, and now you can't even run a show without fear of losing your venue. You have to run
yep.
underground or in a fucking basement.
It's like that time that they had to start wrestling at the warehouses.
Mm-hmm.
Like a literal, like, warehouse.
I mean, I'd wrestle in a fucking warehouse.
Well, yeah. There's no problem with that, but, like, I noticed that that was not really, like, what they wanted.
Exactly.
Yeah.
H2O, their wrestling center kind of looked like a warehouse in a way.
Oh, yeah, I think that's cool. Like, they love that scene, but, like, I noticed that, like, when they got downplayed, it seemed like a small warehouse than what they would usually get.
Yeah, I mean, they're not running out of there anymore. I don't know when they're going to be back up and running. I hope we see H2O again soon because, they're coming up on, I think, their 10th year.
Hey, they may put on a surprise show with all these shows happening. Like Horror Slam has freaking Tombstone coming out on September 19th.
Yeah, that one is being built up very nice. We got, what, Hondo and Trainwreck on that card?
You already know already. Those two names alone.
Oh, come on. Yeah. Fucking Pondo and Trainwreck, they met like once before. And this one's gonna be absolutely insane. Be absolutely insane.
No doubt.
But what you need, Kitty? It's okay.
Repeat.
Oh, I was talking to the Aussie boy. He was
Ah.
creeping up like he is now. Okay. See, he don't care. Now the other cat that we have, she'll try to fucking climb you like a tree. This one just chills.
She likes to use you as a tree. Like earlier in
Yeah,
that, yesterday in that call, dude, she was attacking you.
I swear to God, it was like no means no. I threw her in the tub, like straight up, bombs away, and she kept coming
Whoa.
back for more. And then I'm trying to have this whole fucking business meeting with somebody, and she kept, climbing all over me, this, that, and the other, kept throwing her in the fucking tub, throwing her into the fucking toilet, throwing her everywhere. She kept coming back for more, so I said, put her outside before I skin her alive.
She's like the cat from Black Cat, the cat that keeps coming back.
I can't stand that shit. I can't stand it. I was getting old. Like, come on, man. She was scarring up my shoulders. It was worse than being put through barbed wire.
Really?
Cat's claws suck.
Yeah, but barbed wire, I heard, is not no fun either. Like, even Sabu even was like, dude, it sucks.
Oh, yeah, I know. Oh, I know. I don't wish ever getting clawed by a cat to no one. Or upon anyone. Because they could be used as deathmatch weapons.
They can. That is true.
Piss it off enough and throw it at somebody.
I mean, people have brought animals to the ring before. Why not again?
Teddy Hart. Teddy Hart would bring a cat.
Yeah, I believe it.
And I think it was a GCW show he was doing. He threw the cat at Orange Cassidy, and it ran off somewhere in the showboat.
Oh my
Right
god.
after that spot. Like, the bitch ran off. I'm like, and that's why he doesn't carry a cat anymore. They had to find that hoe.
When the fans bring the weapons match, you know what's going to happen. They're going to bring all their animals.
Apparently, there's going to be on one of those shows, We Love Wrestling Scenic Slaughterhouse or something like that. Scenic City Slaughter. I think that's what it's going to be called. There's a stipulation up there called the Shark Teeth High Pay Death. And I was like, oh, shit. Like, they have to now, they're gluing, I believe, shark teeth where the glass would be.
Oh, wow.
Imagine getting punched with them bitches? I have never fucked with shark teeth in my entire fucking career, and I don't plan to start now.
Welcome, Shockwave. Welcome, Dad Scott. Welcome, Billy Ann Wolf.
Hello! Yes, there's a cat on the screen. I'm sorry. But he was here first.
Yes, the people love it. Are you not entertained?
His name is Ozzy. He loves Ozzy.
Speaking of October, on the 25th, we have IWA Deep South's Carnage Cup. On the 25th and 26th, I believe. Right?
Ain't that a fucking shame?
What?
Because we're running the same days. Ain't that a damn shame?
Don't you just love how things fall into place?
I hope to God that none of their talent is booked for us on those days.
Oh no. You may want to check. You may want to check.
Well, I know, like on the first on the first show that we have planned, I don't think there is any.
But you said it. But in October, though, for this one, you may want to check if you are.
Oh, I do know from on the first show that we're doing in October, none of the Deep South boys are booked. I do know that. Now, I don't know about the 26th because I ain't got that goddamn far.
No, I hear that.
But as of right now, there are none on the bill.
Do you have any show planned for November?
4 of them.
Well, on November 15th, SVN, The House That Love Built, is going live on November 15th.
But they ain't going live. It's going to be filmed and never seen again. No. If we're trying to time that because Thanksgiving's right there in November, so like, do we do it before or after? That's the question. We just got to time. We just got to time what we're doing in November correctly. It's gonna be
Well,
nice.
on the same day, Vance, no matter what happens, Deathmatch Down Under has poor decisions.
Well, I mean, no one's staying up at 3 a.m. Actually, you're gonna see that way on down the road. It's gonna be
Really?
then dropped on IWTV.
Okay.
So, to be fair, we booked that date first, and we're in America. They're all the way down there getting kicked by kangaroos.
Oh my God.
Which, to be fair, no, I love Joel Bateman to death. But I do want to still get kicked by a kangaroo. Again, you think it's a dream, but it's going to happen.
Hey, the dream could become a reality.
I'll make that happen. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Wes
And I
Grimm in
strongly
the house?
suggest checking out more of the Texas circuit if you can.
Definitely will. But Wes Grimm's in the house. He's got himself a big #1 contendership match coming up this weekend.
Mr. One of the members of the Venom Club as well, Wes Grimm and Raven Grimm. 2 of them.
How's Raven doing? I mean, I know she had to vacate the belt due to a back injury or something like that. Yeah, it was a back injury. So, yeah, he's going to be challenging Mike Skyros this weekend. That should be a fun fucking match. Another match of the year contender from Mike Skyros, and hell, maybe one from Wes Grimm. Takes 2 to tango, right? So it's going to be match of the year for both of them. I feel it right in my loins.
You feel you broke your loins?
I feel it. I feel that match is going to be really good, a match of the year contender. I feel it. I feel it right in my loins.
Good confidence, buddy. Good confidence.
Right in the tenderloins.
Don't get the anthrax.
Where's Anthrax? I was like, wait, Anthrax is here? What's up, buddy?
Dude, if he just popped in just magically.
Never say never.
Yeah.
This Sunday, though, we got the final episode of Anarchy Archives Before Violence, no matter what.
Yes,
Good.
we will be going live earlier.
Well, what did we decide that? Well, let's try 3:30.
All right. I'm down
You
with
might
it.
have to be my alarm again.
Okay.
Fuck, this motherfucker called me the other day. Now, I heard something vibrating, and I was like, man, what the fuck? Like, I thought I was tripping. So I go on back to sleep, and I hear, I'm like, what the fuck? I look over, and it's his name, and I'm like, man, what the fuck do you want? Leave me alone. I'm sleeping. Like, right out loud, I'm like, what the fuck do you want? I just straight up cursed him out. He didn't even hear me. Like,
You're
that was
welcome.
nuts. And so I was like, well, damn, all right. And then, I called you right back. And then I called your ass back, and then it was like,
Here's the mighty.
there he is. There he
What
is.
up, man?
There he is.
How's it going?
Oh, good. Just getting started. Shit.
It was an impressive
Yeah,
house show today.
yeah, it was good.
Oh yeah. Appreciate that.
Like I was in and out of it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like,
Nah, shit, you good shit. That's why we got replays. I don't be giving it down.
Yeah,
well,
he did catch the replay.
I did. Like when y'all were live, I was dead.
I was dead. At least he's just all passed out.
I was long passed away,
Oh,
and like, oh shit, y'all, they were live. And I clicked on it and still nodding in and out because I fucking have to sleep. Come on,
yeah.
all right, God, you knew that was coming.
What?
The coughing.
Oh, oh man.
Oh man! So we were talking about the 28th, man, September 28th, a loaded night in store from SPW, IWA, and RCM.
Oh yeah.
All American Massacre is gonna be off the chains.
I mean, we're going to be doing it in a place that holds a lot of honor. Literally, like a lot of Ring of Honor shows have been filmed there. To be fair, we may never be welcome back there again, because we might destroy the place. And then
Well,
there's
me.
this cat.
Fuck.
But was there any like notable title changes from the house show tonight, if there were any?
There
So this is.
was it was a triple threat.
Okay.
You want to tell him, Chris? Sorry.
Oh no, you good. It was just the hardcore championship, which that belt ain't being defended no way. But I already got with everybody who got title matches. That's why I
Mm.
made that pay per view uh October 4th, because I'm not trying to have it intervene with what we doing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So I don't want no title changes before then.
Hell yeah. Like it's
So
gonna be. I think we were in talks with the next gen potentially, and your women's.
oh yeah.
Or,
I
and
don't think
how?
we had no title changes with that neither.
We
Yeah, I
did
mean that.
we
Huh?
did have a fatal four-way to kick off for the Rush title, and one person was eliminated, but it came to a 10-minute time limit draw at the end, correct?
Yeah. So the way
That.
that works, let me explain how that works so it's a lot more clear. So pretty much every show, it'll be a fatal four way for that Rush Championship, 10 minutes, or whatever. Whoever's eliminated after that 10 minutes will not have a chance to fight again in another fatal four way. They'll basically be eliminated from the fatal four way and filled with another guy, another AI call. Right. So that's basically the catch to it. Pretty much, you got to rush to get a pin or rush to eliminate people. If you can't do that, then the champion retains every time. It's gonna be a draw every time.
And Chaotic was the one eliminated, so he'll not be moving on. But George Stubbs, No Amusement, and the champion JCJ were left.
Yeah. So I have to go through and see who's next to be the fourth in that. I think I got somebody in mind just to see.
So is it going to switch basically like almost every time, but not?
Yeah, just about like whoever's eliminated, they can always come back and like get in a fatal four way again, but they would have to beat JCJ to do it.
Oh, so they have to earn their spot.
Yeah, they had to earn a spot back into the rush fatal four way, and
And
then
a
in
one
doing
shot matchup.
yeah yeah, but in doing that,
I dig it.
uh, excuse me. You going now? Yeah, yeah. Where are you going? You said what? Where are you going? The vending machine.
Yeah, I dig.
Hmm?
Kind of kind of like Jericho's 10-minute challenge back in the day when he was the world champion.